everybody, welcome back. Our friend Jason Boyette in today to talk about his weekly podcast, Hey Amarillo. This week's guest, first of all, I love her name, and I think it would be fun to say it over and over and over again. But also, she's a trip. She's like a cool person to listen to.
She is. Okay, Jenny Inzerillo is her name. Jenny is the host of High Plains Morning, which is a live music radio show that plays here in Amarillo, but also, you know, all across West Texas and the High Plains Public Radio listening area. And she's not from here. So she used to live in St. Louis. She worked in Chicago. She was a copywriter there. She did a lot of nonprofit work, but her husband is an English professor. So he gets a job at WT. You know, she comes with him, goes from St. Louis to Canyon, Texas.
Which is, I would assume, quite a culture shock.
A big change. I mean, she grew up in the Midwest, and so it's not quite that bad. But you know, you're in a small town, and so she was looking for work, couldn't find any copywriting jobs, but then this job at HPPR opens up, and so all of a sudden she is programming this long-standing live music show, you know, that showcases singer-songwriters and folk music and all kinds of stuff. Just jumps into that, you know, 4 years ago, and she's still going strong.
And she loves it.
She loves it, and she's good at it. But, I mean, more than anything else, I just knew Jenny would be an interesting interview because she's a character. She's funny. She's got opinions. She's a radio host, and so she's good on the microphone. So it's just one of those interviews that might be somebody that, unless you listen to her show, you may not know who she is. But it's just fun to listen to because she's got opinions that kind of fly in all different directions.
I've listened to about 15 minutes of it, and I'm already thinking, okay, now I need to get her email address because I just want to shoot her an email, and like I just kind of want to know her. You know what I mean?
And that's how we first met. I mean, she got here. She was a writer. I'm a writer, a working copywriter, and so she emailed me to say, hey, is there any work for us? And I get emails like that all the time.
Do you?
From people. I do.
I wonder if a lot of people even know that copywriters still exist.
Not even necessarily copywriting, but just people who know I'm a writer. They see my name in a magazine, and so they want to know about that. I always try to reply, but like Jenny's was so well written, and it was so funny. I was like, this is a person I want to know. And so I met her like right after she moved here, and so yeah, it's been fun to see her kind of land, get to know the area, become part of the community, and really start contributing.
Does she talk about kind of the music scene in Amarillo and what that looks like and what the
She does a little bit. You know, her involvement. They do a lot of like house concerts, and they organize a lot of things with you know, different folk bands or bluegrass bands and places that are coming through here, and so it's limited in that regard. But she does believe that Amarillo is a music town, that it's getting better and better. There are more and more venues for bands to play, whether they're passing through or whether they're homegrown.
That's really hopeful, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
And she also talks a little bit about art too, because she has sort of an art background.
She's an artist. She probably doesn't describe herself that way, but she's a painter and has been involved in a lot of those things. And so talks about some of her experiences about getting involved in that scene. It's a pretty strong scene here in Amarillo. She's done some teaching in that regard. So she's got a real diverse set of interests.
She's a Renaissance woman,
and
for sure.
We talk about like everything in this episode.
Well, I think I'm excited to continue listening. I mean, it's really she's a really fascinating character.
A lot of fun.
Okay, very good. So we download it on your website, right? Or just on.
You can go to heyamarillo.com. You can go to Apple Podcasts, look up Hey Amarillo. It should pull up, and you can subscribe to it there.
Hey, I do want to ask you, by the way, about the upcoming Beer Fest.
Yes, it's coming up August 3rd. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. There used to be a beer fest that like radio stations were involved with. They're not doing that anymore.
Okay.
And so I'm like, well, I have a podcast. Let's try to keep this thing going. And so we are highlighting all the local breweries that produce craft beer in Amarillo. They're going to be out there. They're going to be interacting with people. You can get samples of their beer. You know, for $30, come and spend a day tasting beer out at Starlight Ranch. There's a concert at the end, so you get all this experience plus a concert, all for one price. It's gonna be a ton of fun.
I think the concert people might be interested in watching too, right?
Oh well, I mean, you're gonna pay a little bit for a concert. Why not just pay the whole thing and spend all day?
But listen, what is it? An Eagles cover band or something?
Eagles cover band called Fastlane. I haven't heard them. They're supposed to be really, really good.
I'm excited about that. I think that'll be really fun. Okay, so where do we get tickets on that?
You can go to starlightranch.com to their website. Get the tickets there. They'll be available at the door. But yeah, buy them early. That way we know you're coming.
Very good. Jason, thanks for coming by. We appreciate you as always. Stick around. We'll have more Studio 4 right after this.